What's up, y'all? I know it's been a while since I've made a video. Just been a real busy month for me. I want to start the video off by saying that I have been praying for everybody in Texas. I know that's a wild situation. It was a huge hurricane. A lot of things have been destroyed in Texas. A lot of people's lives have been broken up in Texas. I just wanted you guys to know, anybody from Texas or have family from Texas, I have been praying for you guys. You know, and if anybody has the money to, or has the heart or the will to, you know, please do donate. I will be donating once my next check come in. I will be donating. Every little bit helps. Every little bit counts. So, you know, just do what you can to help those people out. You know, it's a lot going on with their lives, and they need as much help, you know, as possible. Just being good Americans, good neighbors, you know, help them out. So, with that being said, all right, this is going to be my last take, or my last thoughts about the Cowboy and Giants game on September 10th. It's going to be a huge game, a lot of viewers, not just because y'all the Cowboys, but it's just a high-profile game in general. Excuse me, it was a freaking fly, whatever. It's going to be a huge profile game. Anyway, I think the Giants do win. I believe the Giants do win, and here's why. I believe that, one, we are the best match for the Cowboys, possibly in the NFL. I also believe that we've added enough on offense to make this game, you know, more score heavy than last year. Last year on defense, the defense did do their jobs. The defense did their jobs, and they did just about as good of a job as you could possibly do, you know. But the offense just wasn't there to back them up. The offense wasn't there to capitalize off turnovers. They weren't there to keep some stress off the defense. They just weren't there to back them up and do their part. I do think that we added some veteran presence, some rookie presence that's really going to make this a difference. I think last year we only won the first game by like 3 and the second one by 7, something like that. And it's because of the offense. You know, the defense, the score didn't tell what the defense actually did to the Cowboys. The score didn't tell how much of a dominating performance it was. And the reason I think that we are gonna kind of take a more firm grip of this game is because, one, Cowboys cleared everybody off their defense. Now, you can sit back and say, oh, well, you know, they were sorry in the first place, or they weren't good, or they were trash anyway. Yeah, that makes sense, but, like, who do you have to guard people now? I don't understand. I honestly don't. I think the only person on your defense, on the Cowboys defense, that I honestly, like, respect is Sean Lee. When Sean Lee's healthy. It's Sean Lee. Sean Lee's a boss, he's a baller. I've seen it for years. He can get the job done. But besides that, your cornerbacks are who, and your safeties are who. You know what I'm saying? Now, for our offense, we have Odell, of course. We have Brandon Marshall, and people are going to say, oh, well, Brandon Marshall's old, and last year sucked, and blah, blah, blah. You know, talk about last year, when last year was a down year for the Jets as a whole. The whole Jets organization was just awful. And you can tell by the offseason how they're breaking their team down so much that they're trying to tank this season too. Like, it wasn't a good look for anybody in the Jets organization. So just to single Brandon Marshall out and say, oh, well, he had a bad year. His quarterback was who? And he wasn't healthy for some of the season. Come on now, and just because he's older, let's not pretend like Dallas has some miracle cornerback who's going to come and do what they want to Brandon Marshall. Ain't going to happen like that. It's really not. I don't see it. I think we are too much of a matchup issue. Even though we do play each other close because we're divisional rivals, we know each other so well. I think with Dak Prescott, he might get picked apart. Simply for the fact that he ran a vanilla offense. And he said that. He said he wants more on his plate. But, excuse me, when he played us, it seemed like the play that he was running was too much for him to handle. And my thing is, I want Dak Prescott to beat us. I want Dak Prescott, because the Cowboy fans are so high on Dak Prescott. They're so high and say, oh, he did this, he did that, his quarterback percentages, blah, 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 all that type of shit. That's cool and all that. But I haven't seen anything from Dak Prescott that makes me go, that's a badass, or that's a bad motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't seen anything to make me say that dude's cold. Now, what I can say about him is he has poise. I can say that. But think about the schedule. The defenses that shook him up defense that really shook him up was the Giants defense. How many defenses like the Giants did he play last year? How many defenses like the Giants will he play this year? Or defenses that's better than the Giants that he will play this year? You know, like, I don't know. I don't see it from him. I mean, he was making bad reads. He was making mistakes. He was overthrowing. He was throwing off target. Like, it just wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look. I don't know. I think if the Giants want to get a firm grip on this game, you know, we got to establish a run game. I like Paul Perkins. Just about every Giants fan like Paul Perkins. We know what he can do. The dude was averaging almost 5 yards a carry last year, and he wasn't even starting. You know, even though his yards weren't that high, but, you know, whatever. Like, it is what it is. We saw what he could do in that Redskins game when the Redskins was fighting for their life, and he put up 100 on them. Like, we know what he could do. So it's just we need better play from the O-line. We need some good running back play so we can control the ball, control the clock, keep Dallas away from the ball, because they can't control the ball, they can't control the clock. If Zeke plays, which I hope to God he does play, they're really good with converting on 3rd and 5 just by running, you know. So it becomes difficult when they have such a good running back to do stuff like that. That's why I say I want to shut the run game down. I want to make sure that the run game doesn't become dominant or become out of hand and make Dak Prescott beat us. I want Dak Prescott to beat us. I want to see what the Cowboys fans are so excited about. I want to see what they're so excited about, because I haven't seen it yet, you know. Like I said, I just think we're just an all-around better match. I just think we're an all-around better match. I think we're better suited to play them. I think we're better suited to beat them, you know. So that's my final thoughts on that. Like, I won't give a score because I'm not really like into giving scores or anything like that. But how you doing? I'm not into giving scores and numbers and all that type of stuff. I do believe we're gonna win. I don't believe it's gonna be like a blowout or anything like that. I think it'll be a good game, a tough game. But I do think our offense shows up a lot better here, a whole lot better. It's to be honest, it's just too much weaponry. Like, you got Odell on one side, Brandon Marshall, Sterling Shepard showed you what he could do. Evan Ingram, I got high hopes for the kid. He balled in preseason. Well, not really balled. He did things here and there, but I don't put too much stock in the preseason games. So we'll see. We'll see what he produces. Hopefully it's big and we can solve our tight end problem, because that's been a problem for us for a very long time. So that's really it. Like, that's really it. I think that we're gonna come out faster. I think we're gonna come out more confident because we have beaten you guys. The way that they act in the locker room, the way that they act in practice, you know, you can tell the players really care about each other. You know, they're close. It's dope. So, you know, I think they're gonna win simply off the fact that the defense has meshed better the second year, and I think that our offense is gonna put up a good deal more points than they did last year. You know, because there's more weapons. Dallas could have won that game, both games, but it was really last year with the Giants, Odell or nothing on offense. Either you gonna let Odell score on you and win the game, or you're gonna stop Odell and, you know, we lose. So now we have more reliable targets to aim at, to make us a lot more versatile than we used to be. So, second game, the Eagles and the Redskins, you guys already know. I already made a video about this, but to recap and to give my final thoughts, like I said, I do believe the Eagles will win. My thing, I just don't understand the Redskins. I don't understand what's going on with y'all right now. You have a quarterback that really, honestly, don't want to be there. You got Sue Cravens trying to retire, and that honestly, when I heard about that pissed me off, because I saw y'all linebacker, I think his name Will Compton. I actually like Will Compton. I think he's a badass. I really do. I think he's a tough dude. I saw a video where he was talking to Sewell Cravens, and something about Sewell Cravens had a good practice, and he said he had a good practice, but Will was like, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming he's talking about the passion and the fire, you know what I'm saying, that you have to have. Sewell Cravens does not sound like he wants to even play. And that's honestly disrespectful to dudes who've been playing since like they was 7, 8, and 9 years old, who dreamed of getting drafted. They want to get drafted. They want to be on the team. They want to feel like somebody wants them. Somebody wanted you, took a gamble on you, and now you say you want to quit after 1 year? Bro, that's a bitch move. Unless it's about family. And he asked him, he said, what's keeping you here? What's making you want to stay here? Sewell didn't say shit. He said, oh, just 6 more days. Like he ready for game time. No, the fuck you ain't. The way he was fucking sounding like a little bitch. I was like, man, if he don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, like, this dude does not want to fucking play. I don't like the Redskins, but that shit right there, bro, Redskins deserve a lot better than that. They deserve a fucking player who want to play. They deserve a player who want to be on the field and crack somebody in the fucking mouth. And Sewell Cravens out here acting like a little bitch. After 1 year. You go your whole life playing football, and then you wait till you get to the biggest stage of them all and say, I don't want to do this shit no more. You dedicated your life to a sport. And then you get to the biggest stage and say, fuck it, I don't want to do it no more. Bruh, if it ain't about family, or if you ain't deathly sick, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Well, it's some people who went to the military and all that shit, like, that's respectable. But if you don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, anyway, like I said, y'all, some of the Redskins, something about y'all, I don't know what it is, if y'all have a bad omen over y'all or what, but it's just this year, I mean, this year y'all could do some damage. I'm not gonna lie, y'all could win some games, but it's just something about y'all. It's just something about y'all. Like the defense, y'all made upgrades, but those upgrades was rookies, and y'all got DJ Swearinger, who to me is overrated. I looked at him, film, and I knew of him when he was playing for the Cardinals. He was okay there. I'm not gonna lie, he's okay. But he walks around like he's the biggest, baddest, toughest wolf out here. Bro, you're not. Welcome to the NFC East, where I don't give a fuck how good you are. Shit, you might as well be on the same level as everybody else because we play each other close. You know what I'm saying? But hey, confidence is key, right? I don't know what the fuck y'all gonna do with y'all wide receiver situation. Y'all dudes put all y'all faith in what's his name? Fuck. Terrell Pryor, yeah, Terrell Pryor. And then you guys like, Yeah, he's awesome. Bro, what the fuck? Y'all got rid of 2 1,000-yard receivers to get one receiver that barely cracked 1,000 yards and got like 6 touchdowns. Who do y'all think he's finna abuse? He ain't finna do nothing to nobody. I'm trying to tell you. To switch from quarterback to receiver on the NFL level is not all that easy. It's really not. That's why a lot of people don't do it, because it's not that easy. Does he have the size? Yes. Does he have the athleticism? Yes, but you have to have more than that to be a good NFL receiver. I honestly don't see him balling out like that. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't see him balling out like that, unless it's like against like the Cowboys or some shit, you know. And that's because they have young DBs. But the way that the Cowboys defensive coordinator set shit up, he might not even do shit there, you know. So y'all high on him for no reason. Like, I don't see it. It's like y'all got rid of everything, and then when y'all got back a small little piece, y'all got excited. It's like y'all overcompensating for the fact that y'all lost damn near everything, but whatever. I don't know where y'all going with y'all run game. I like Samaje Perine though. I like Samaje Perine, even though he had a meh preseason. I heard he fumbled and all that shit. If y'all get mad and all hyped and upset that he fumbled or whatever, you guys are fucking crazy. You guys have lost your fucking minds. Dude's a monster. I don't care. I wanted him for the Giants, but we got Wayne Gallman. I'm good with that too. Your defensive line needs help. Your linebackers are either banged up or just not that good. You got DJ Swearinger at safety, who's okay. And then you got Sewell Craven, who's a bitch that don't even want to play. You got a good tight end, Jordan Reed. Will he stay healthy? It's just so much. It's a lot going on with y'all. Whereas the Eagles, you know for sure. Like, you know for sure what's happening. Like, it's not like a sudden roster move or somebody don't want to be there, or like somebody's so injury prone they might not even. Nah, it's not like that. It's usually pretty solid. So I think the Eagles have a better defense. They're gonna say, oh well, no they don't. We do. What do y'all have better than them besides corners? They got a way better D-line. They have a better linebacker position. They have 2 better safeties. I don't understand how y'all think y'all have a better defense. The only thing that y'all have on them is the cornerbacks. And Bashaud Breeland is ass. So I don't I don't even count him. But you got Josh Norman, who's overrated as fuck. I'm sorry, the guy's fucking overrated. The dude got like what, 12, 13 penalties, more than any other defensive player in the NFL. The dude grab and hold, but what y'all say, oh, he's being physical. Difference between being physical and having football smarts. How about you not try to jam somebody after they 10 yards off the fucking line? I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that's something that could possibly work, but hey, you know, be physical and let him cost you some yards. Or how about let's not hit somebody when they're already out of bounds? You know, that makes sense too, but I mean, he's being physical. You know, hey, let's go back to that 80s football. Yeah, them 80s players, them players that played in the 80s and the 70s with them brain conditions, they'll tell you they wish they had the same rules that applies now, because they wouldn't be messed up in the head. And that's not to disrespect them, but that's real talk. Y'all so wrapped up in him being, oh, this super duper badass. No, he's not. The dude's slow. He can't do anything. If he don't put his hands on you, he can't do shit to you. And then when he misses at the line, he fucks up the whole play. And he plays trail technique, and he waiting for the safety to come over. Man, if y'all don't get the fuck out of here. And he does not travel. The defense y'all play is size, where you keep the corner on the best side that they play at. Meaning this dude don't fucking move. When y'all played the Steelers and Breeland got destroyed. Dude got destroyed by Antonio Brown. Destroyed by Antonio Brown. As a #1 cornerback, why did you not follow Antonio? He covered Antonio Brown for 2 snaps. Why did you not go follow Antonio Brown? Oh, Redskins fans be like, oh, well, that's how the defensive coordinator pulled it up. That's how he ran the defensive scheme. If I'm the number one guy getting paid 70 mil, I'm following Antonio Brown because I want to win this fucking game and not watch my boy get torched all game. How as the number one, how do you approach your number two after he keep getting torched all game? Third quarter, he getting burned all game. What do you go over there and say, hey, bud, just stick it out. We almost done. What the fuck? If you're the number one corner, if I'm the baddest motherfucker around here, I'm like, you know what? I got you. Go to the slot or go to the other side. I got him. Janoris Jenkins follows motherfuckers. Janoris Jenkins rarely hops off the number one corner. I mean, the number one wide receiver. Rarely happens. He's over fucking rated. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. And he was talking shit about Dez Bryant and Alshon Jeffrey and Odell Beckham. What the fuck? Are you fucking stupid? You play them twice a year, you dumbass. These three guys are physically more gifted than you, except for Odell. He's smaller, but he just more gifted than Josh Norman. Period. More gifted than you. Period. Why the fuck are you talking about these guys? You gotta play them twice a year. I understand. Look, I understand that, you know, it's competition, but it's the off season. Why the fuck do you care? You talking shit about dudes who accomplished more than you did. I mean, I bet y'all can't look back into his past and tell me when he was with the Panthers that season and he had his good season. Y'all can't tell me one good season he had before then. And the Panthers had a good linebacking core and a good safety core. Y'all can't show me not one season he had that was better than that. He's overrated. So y'all don't have a better defense than them. Y'all don't. If you think that you have a better defense than them, then you are sadly freaking mistaken. And y'all need to go back and look over the depth, the starters for both y'all defenses. Y'all are outweighed in defense. I'm sorry, it is what it is. And I think Carson Wentz gonna tear y'all the fuck up. This is why, because Alshon Jeffrey, had 95 yards, almost 100-yard game on Josh Norman? What the fuck? What? Nah. And that was with Jay Cutler. That was with Jay Cutler, a trash-ass QB. A trash-ass QB. With Jay Cutler. Then you got Torrey Smith. Oh, he's old. Torrey Smith in practice burning Ronald Darby. And Ronald Darby faster than every corner y'all got. Faster than every safety y'all got. You really think that Torrey Smith ain't finna torch that mofo? Oh, but what y'all gonna do is play cover 2. Okay, yeah, so play cover 2, then give Jordan Matthews the middle of the field. Either way, you're fucked up. I'm just being real with you. Like, Redskins fans, y'all made a mistake by letting D-Jax go and letting Pierre Garçon go. That was a mistake. And y'all gonna sit there and try to justify it. But, oh, well, D-Jax was hurt and Pierre Garçon was old. Okay, but both of them had 1,000 yards for y'all. What the fuck are you complaining about? And even with D-Jax being hurt or being up there in age, his speed is still respected. Speed still respected. That's just like Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. You can call him old, whatever the fuck you want to call him. His speed is respected. You're not just finna torch the dude. But hey, like I said, y'all know everything. Makes so much fucking sense. I don't see y'all beating the Eagles. And Carson Wentz now has weapons. He got a running back. He got some receivers. Tight it. Nah, I don't see it. But, you know, those are just my final thoughts. You know, September 10th is here. It's close. It's around the corner. And I think that this offseason has been so heated for the NFC East as a whole because we've made additions to our team that make us a threat not only to each other but the NFL as a whole. So this has been one of the more heated off seasons for the NFC East, which I like. I enjoyed it. A lot of shit talking. I even got cool with some fans of other teams. So it wasn't all bad. It was pretty cool. But those are my last thoughts before September 10th on this subject, on these two teams. I'll make another video, of course, before then, but then I'll also make a video after the games go off to give my opinions, win, lose, draw, whatever. And you know, if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll take that and I'll run with it. So appreciate it, y'all. Peace.